What is one thing that you wish you knew working out that you wish you knew earlier or sooner?
Right off the bat is every exercise that you do is a function of your body. Like I used to think, oh, we're just in the gym to bench press, like just lift. Because as a teenager, it's like I want to lift one plate on each side, two plates on each side, three plates on each side. But then I didn't really know that it's actually a function. There's a function of that movement.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like yes, it works my chest, my triceps, my shoulders, but I didn't really think of it as yo, I'm training that movement of my body. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, let's just throw weights around.
You know what's funny that you mentioned that too is every muscle have a specific function
Yeah.
in the body.
It's not just for show.
No, it's not. People commercialize it for show
Yeah.
when they realize that if you do this one exercise, you can get this group of muscle to be bigger.
Yeah.
So like bench press, like squats or something.
Yeah.
So all of the muscles that people have are specific to us to an action or like a movement pattern, right?
Yeah.
Like the delts, like it's responsible for bringing your arm up
Yeah.
into like a shoulder position,
Yeah.
or bring it over your head, or
Yeah.
with reaching objects and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
The reason why I say that is because once I understood that, my mind muscle connection for all of my movements completely changed. Because back then I'm like, I can't feel how come I can't feel my chest? But then when you know that, okay, the function of my chest is to bring my limbs together, then you understand how to activate it. Because
Oh,
if
absolutely.
you just do it without any weight, I can activate my chest just doing this.
Yeah, any moron can like just do this all day,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Anybody can just do this. But yeah, I'm fucking doing,
Because you can do flies all day. Like you can legit just do this, swing your arms all day.
Yep.
But unless you actually work the function of it and you add resistance to it, then you're not really working it or like actually like making it build over time.
So bottom line is, don't just work out to work out. Like really train these muscles. There's a difference. I mean, we talk about this too. Like there's a difference between actually training and versus just working out.
Or moving weight around.
Yeah, just moving way around. Like
Yeah.
you see, like again, I might be calling you out for this. Like, don't be that guy that just swings like a 50 pound into a bicep curl.
Yeah.
Like you ain't working no bicep. You're working your legs.
Actually though.
You're working your legs, bro.
Actually.
So if you really want to like really get good biceps, if let's say theoretically you're doing an arm day, right? Use a lighter weight, go into the muscle stretch, go into the fatigue, maybe bring your arms down a little slower and kind of working into that muscle a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Train those muscles, like not just work through the motion.
How I literally see it is I'm doing the movements with added resistance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like whether I'm doing it without any weights or with weight, it's the same movement, it's the same function. What about you? First thing that comes to mind, what is something that you wish you knew before you started working out?
Well, if I were to say one thing, it's well for me. I would like to say like to start off. I do a lot of cross training actually. I do a lot of like I play soccer. I still go to the gym. I lift weights and I run. Right. These three different things are different, like to each their respect, depending on how you look at it. Right. For soccer, you need agility. You need like endurance. You need like
You know,
yeah. You
like
need quick
sideways,
movements. Right.
yeah.
Or gym, right? You lift weights. You train your muscles, right? For running, you're doing endurance. So all these three things are so different through each of its own exercises. One thing I wish I knew earlier was how to optimize these training a little bit more because when I started working out like really heavily back in college, I was actually just lifting weights to lift weights. Like I was doing my squats, like I was doing my bench, I was doing all of that. But it wasn't a bad thing, right? But when I played soccer, when I do my runs, you feel it. You feel it. Like there's no carryover, right?
You feel it as
I
in
feel it as in
you're sore.
I feel it as in when I was playing soccer, I feel slow. I feel like I wasn't moving fast enough.
Oh.
So there's not a lot of carryover between the squat, 2-3 plates going into soccer, right?
So it
Yeah.
wasn't so the lifting wasn't helping your
No.
soccer. If anything, it was making it worse.
It was making it worse.
Yeah.
Soccer, like my soccer was limited. It was worsened by my workouts because I wasn't specific enough with my cross
That's
training.
wild.
Yeah. It wasn't later until I started doing more PT and more sports science when I realized like, hey, instead of squatting like super heavy all the time, what if we just do a functional like a pistol squat or like a reverse lunge with like a really slow like eccentric control and working into like a very quick like power drive like
So having more specific exercises that would actually translate to when you're playing soccer.
exactly. I wasn't doing
Gotcha.
like 100 pounds, right? I was only doing like 25 pounds, 50 pounds at
Yeah.
most.
Yo,
And because of that, when I was playing soccer, I was moving like a cheetah.
yo,
I was moving like I
Yeah.
feel quick. I don't feel slow. It was a nice carryover. So yeah, definitely. What about you? Like you're playing more basketball now, right?
Yeah.
So I know that your training is a little different. Like walk us through that a little bit. Like how's
Yeah.
that like now?
yo. I'm glad you mentioned that because it's all making sense for me now.
Yeah.
Back then, I would just do squat, bench, deadlift. That's it.
That's it.
Because
Yeah.
that's powerlifting. I squat, bench, deadlift.
Yeah. Exactly.
But as a basketball player, wanting to increase my vertical, yes, like the squats and deadlifts, it will help you with your force outputs, but you want to also work different parts of your legs too. For example, like for a powerlifting squat and deadlift, to be honest, you're just working straight quads and glutes. Like your hamstrings aren't even really worked, to be honest.
no. Yeah. No.
And what comes with that is knee problems,
Yeah.
like hip
Yeah.
problems.
It's muscle imbalance.
Imbalances.
There's a lot of imbalances. Yeah.
But as a basketball player, most of the things that you do, you're jumping off of one foot or you're landing on one foot.
Yeah.
So with my training now, I'm doing a lot of single leg stuff. Single leg split squats. They suck.
Oh, that's your whole body weight.
Suck.
That's your whole body weight right there.
Single leg jumps. The jumping is like whatever, but landing all your weight on your feet, like that's hard, bro. Time and time and time again, with weight on top of it too. Like that's the difficult part. Dude, the first time I did single leg hip thrusts, my body was like, what are you doing, bro? It's a whole different ball game when you go ahead and do it. And now it's cool because when I'm on the court, it actually translates. It's like, yo, like I actually train this at the gym. Like these jumps that I'm doing this at the gym with weight too. So it's like just like what we were saying, it's a function of these muscle groups. It's not just an exercise. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm just benching. No, like, yo, these are actually functions of these muscle groups. Whether that is you playing a sport, whether that is you just wanting to look good. At the end of the day, your muscles, they each have a purpose for it.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of times when people tell you like, hey, or tell me really, it's like, oh, I feel unbalanced, or I have an injury in one hand, or one leg, or for example. A lot of times it comes down to muscle imbalance and muscle dysfunction, right?
Mm.
But so you know how like all your muscles in your body, they work together to produce the movement, right? Let's say you're lifting your arm over your head, right? It's not just your delts doing the work. You have your traps doing some work, your muscles, your rotator cuff doing like
It's a system.
there's a whole system in place for your shoulder blade to move with your shoulder joint, right? If one system fails, or if one muscle doesn't do its part, or if one muscle is too dominant, or like if it's like too active, it creates a whole disequilibrium in the system.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why like we do a lot of like motor pattern like correction, like how to teach this one muscle to to fire, to like work properly, so that you don't have an injury.
Because if one part doesn't work properly, another part is gonna overcompensate for that.
Exactly, yeah. So a lot of times with people with knee pain, really comes down to a lot of like, okay, how good is your hip strength, right? You could be super strong in your legs and you have shitty hip strength. You're not gonna go far. It's true. You're not gonna go far.
That is exactly what happened to me this past year. Because like I have strong ass quads,
Yeah.
but then not only are my hips not that strong, but also I have no mobility from my hips.
Oh, yo, that's it.
So
Yeah.
last summer, every time I jumped, I was like, why do my knees hurt?
Oh,
Every jump. But then I didn't know that I had to strengthen my hips for that. It wasn't even like a quad issue, but it was I got weak hips. That's crazy.
is it because your knees are weak, or is it because of your hips are tight and weak
That
within the
yo,
system, right?
yo,
Because if you think about like the person jumping, it's not even like you doing a jump. It's like your ability to create the movement, create the power,
yo,
push off the ground
yo,
with your feet,
yo,
use your legs, right? Your
Yeah.
whole legs, like
Yeah.
not just your knee. Like use your
Yeah.
whole legs up in the air and do like a dunk, for example.
yo,
Right?
Yeah.
So if one system is lacking,
yo,
right, that just offsets the entire chain.
yo,
So it really is comes down to like how you train and how you
Yeah.
break down some of the movements in the gym.
yo.
So
Because every single time I landed, all that pressure went to my knees.
oh hell no,
Like,
that's it. Yeah.
It's not fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's like at that point, I don't even want to jump.
Every jump you have literally hurts.
Yeah.
So
Yo.
and I can imagine like after you train your hips, like how's your knee pain now?
I don't feel it.
That's crazy. See, that's
There
the
ain't no knee pain, bro.
yo. It's actually crazy how it works, right?
Because
Like,
you would think, okay, there's something wrong with my knee.
yeah, but nah,
It's
it's your
not
hips. It's your hips.
It's not even.
Yeah, it's not your knees, your hips. Yeah, so
That's crazy, bro. Also, on top of that, I've never even thought about this, but now that you mentioned it's a system working together, bro, I never even thought of training my toes.
oh, you're training toes. What you got? What are you doing on?
Like, I gotta
training
work.
toes?
I gotta work on my left big toe mobility
Oh, we big toe tight.
because my right toe got mobility, but my left big toe no mobility. Yo.
God damn, what
But-
happened?
But like nothing happened or anything.
Uh-huh.
But my coach sent me a video about the importance of your big toe mobility and how it plays a role with your hip movements.
Interesting.
And I'm like, no wonder when I'm doing like stiff leg deadlifts, like my right toe can lift up, but my left toe like, like nothing, bro.
Is it because it's weak or is it stiff? Like what we working with here?
I don't even know what it. I just know there's not that much mobility for it.
Maybe you gotta move it around a little bit. Like when you're sitting there, just kind of crank
Yo.
on your big toe.
That's what I've been doing.
oh you gotta.
I gotta lift it, like
Oh, you gotta
up
do
and
some.
down.
You gotta do something called toe yoga. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. I want you to try this right now. I want you to try to lift up your big toe while push the other 4 toes down, and I want you to try.
I can't. I wish I could show y'all, but I can't even, bro.
He
Like,
said no feet on camera, yo.
Dead ass,
No
bro.
feet, yo. I don't know what y'all gonna do with the feet pics, but
I can't. I can't even. It's just trained where all of them lift up, bro.
oh no, you gotta dissociate. You gotta know how to. So there's an exercise. What we do in PT is you push all the toes down and lift the big toe up, and then you push the big toe down and you lift the other toes, all the other toes up.
I need that on my left foot, yo.
So think about the amount of big toe control you need in order for you to push it down and lift up all the other toes.
Yo.
Like it's a mind game, yo. It's
Yo.
a mind game. So
Because think about when you jump, like, I never even thought about that. Like the importance of your toes, bro.
yeah,
Oh, shit, we moved the whole table.
yeah.
Yo.
You ever seen Remember Tarzan?
Yo.
You ever seen his feet in the camera? Like, ha! Like, bro, you gotta be like that. That's what I, yo. Like his feet, like like we wear shoes every day. We're not gonna know like the importance of our toes, like our ancestors of back then, how important our toe mobility and our strength of our toe is, until we start, doing stuff barefoot.
Yo.
Yeah. So if you've ever done that, you probably know what I'm talking about.
No, there's been a lot of videos on social media about like how certain shoes are actually doing you more harm.
Yeah, it's true.
Like dress shoes, bro. Your feet were not supposed to be crammed into like a pointy toe thing. Your toes supposed to be able to spread. Like
Like
your
it's-
shit is just like
yeah, it's supposed to be like a fucking what do you call it? Like your hands, yo. It's supposed to be like that, not like this. Imagine you doing this with your hands all day,
the whole day, just
bugging.
and it's not just like fitting into a tight situation. It's an uncomfortable tightness.
Yeah, it's not it's not the best for your feet.
Yo.
Yeah,
I even saw a video on how flip flops are actually not good for
Wait,
runners.
why is
feet.
that?
Runners.
Yeah.
Feet. I forgot like what the whole thing is about, but it's just how you walk with flip flops.
Oh, I see.
I think it's because
because the bottom is detached, so it's like clack 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 clack.
yeah, I don't know the science behind like how your feet are supposed to move when you walk, but
That's why you gotta wear Jesus sandals.
No, that's literally what the video said. It said you should actually wear as ugly as it looks. It is actually good for your feet.
No, it's actually a fashion statement now too. A lot of people wear Birkenstocks.
What are those?
And actually, yo, and you think it's funny now, but it actually mad comfy, yo.
Honestly, that about to be me really soon, yo. I'm at that part of life where it's like I don't even care how it looks. Like,
Bro, it's
as
a
long as
vacation vibe.
as long as it has a function to it, put me on, bro.
I'm gonna what do you call it? Like in vacation, like when you go to like Mexico or something, like a pair of Birkenstocks, yo, all day, every day.
All day, every day, bro.
It's mad comfy. Just make sure you put sunscreen on your feet, yo. Yeah, people, don't forget to put sunscreen on your feet, yo.
I've never heard that in my life, bro.
You put sunscreen on your feet. Well, on the top part of your feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but not the bottom part. I mean, it's not gonna see the sun.
I mean, I never really wore like open toe stuff outdoors, so I never even thought of putting sunscreen on my toes. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, but you're gonna get sunburn on your feet.
That's true, because it's straight sun.
I mean, when was the last time
sunlight.
that your feet seen sun, yo?
Probably
Alright.
probably at the beach, mad long ago, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even
yeah.
at the beach, you got sand covering it, like you Gucci, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's crazy. Another thing that comes to mind in terms of things I wish I knew earlier in my fitness journey was, yo, you don't have to work out that long, bro.
True. Yeah.
Like, I'm not even saying in terms of like trying to optimize your time or like trying to get in and out of the gym real quick. But back then, I legit thought you had to do like 5 different exercises every single muscle group. So think about it. If you have a push day, 5 chest, 5 shoulders, 5 triceps. My God, I'm in there for mad long.
Yeah, you're in there for a minute.
It's not even the time that's like the problem here. The problem is by the time you get to your 3rd shoulder exercise, you're already shot.
It's the fatigue that sets in.
Yo,
Yeah.
and I don't even want to be there anymore. It's like I still got triceps afterwards. Shit.
Do you know how many times when I started like doing my own program, I wrote like a massive program,
Yo.
and I can't finish it.
Yo. It's hard. Like it's like as much as we want to do it all, it's like our bodies don't even have that capacity to be able to put that much effort into all of them.
True. I like the 5 minute rule, like 5 exercise rule, like 5 compound exercises. Like
Yo.
if let's say if you're doing like a heavy resistance on a leg day,
Yo.
5 exercises. What would you do? Like that's what I like to use.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the programming that I've been following for the last like 2 years. Dude, I've been working with so my fitness coach. Shout out to Farshad. He works with like athletes and stuff, like NBA players and all those athletes. Dude, when he first sent me my program, I'm like, that's it. It's just like 3 leg exercises, 2 ab movements. I'm like, bro, I can finish that shit in 45 minutes. First workout.
Oh, you
I'm-
learned
I'm barely able to walk down the stairs leaving the gym, bro.
after 3 exercises.
After
That's crazy.
3 exercises.
That's crazy.
Obviously, like with each exercise, we focus on quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Like slowing it down, full range of motion.
Yeah.
I'm like, you sure this is the program? Like just 3 exercises? But the thing is, my quality of work is that much higher. And also, I'm able to recover from it. So I'm able to get back in there in a couple of days, hit it again. Like, I know a lot of meatheads, like, they don't agree with this because it's like, yo, I want to be in the gym for hours every single day. But when it comes to, like, how much your body can handle, for most people, we can't handle that much fatigue. For most people. Especially if you have stuff going on outside the gym. You work a full-time job, you have a family to take care of, you're on your feet all day, you get barely 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and you got a 3-hour workout, forget it.
You ain't doing 3-hour workout if you're doing that. 45 to an hour, that's good enough, man. That's it. Yeah.
You know,
So, but yeah, we'll wrap it at there. Yeah, let us know what's your thoughts on like what are some things that you wish you knew before you started working out. But yeah, I mean, obviously, it's like you don't know until you try it. It's like those lessons that you learn on the way, you know.
The best part is, like, no matter where you are on your journey, you learn as you go. Like, even
Exactly.
right now, I still don't know everything. Like, I'm still learning as I go on my journey.
Me too, yo.
Me too. That's the
Yeah.
best part of it. The deeper you get into it, the more reps that you get in, the more you learn, the more awareness you have around it, and hey, you're able to get a better understanding of you, your goals, and where you want to go.